You are sitting down at a table with your worst enemy.
I am your worst enemy.
Given infinite time, would you and your worst enemy be able to come to a full rational agreement on everything? From the purpose of the universe, to what is right and wrong, to what is the best way to live. Given infinite time, would you reach a full agreement on
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
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 Never. That's baloney. Your enemy is always your enemy. I don't care what you tell me.
I've thought about this experiment my entire life. I used to believe that I could reach a full rational agreement with anyone. But is that actually true?
Yes, it is quite possible we would reach full agreement eventually on every point. But if time continues, then it's quite possible, maybe the same probability of our reaching agreement, it is quite probable that we would eventually end up disagreeing on everything.
Yeah, that is true.
And maybe we could come back again, and then maybe we would disagree again.
The brain is built upon time. So what would happen when time doesn't end? When we're really young, we have a lot of neuroplasticity. But then as we get older, our brain becomes more rigid. So would the brain be able to change?
With that specific question, right, would the brain become less plastic over time? We know that it does. But in your sort of imaginary scenario where you could live forever, it's a little harder to say. My suspicion is that a lot of the mechanisms that make the brain less plastic over time are really a result of processes of aging. And there are multiple processes that cause your cells to gradually perform more poorly and eventually fail. But if we could, theoretically reverse those processes or halt those processes so that it didn't happen, I suspect that you could maintain neuroplasticity indefinitely.
It's possible, given infinity, that two people never reach an agreement?
Absolutely. It is quite possible that any scenario could simply continue eternally or infinitely without end. It's not inconceivable, right?
So two people could just continuously argue about the same question
That's
for
right.
endless time. You think you could reach full agreement with anyone, even evil people in history?
Yes, but it would definitely take a little bit longer.
I think so after a certain time, because you put a monkey in front of a typewriter and they'll eventually type a sentence.
The person that's your worst enemy presumably is because they hold a different set of beliefs than you do, okay? How did you get those beliefs? Those beliefs may well be a factor that is completely dependent on your being a finite being, that is a being in time, maybe even a being that's not only in time, but that knows it has an end point.
That's such a good point, because it would change your beliefs fundamentally, because this finite possibility that we are going to die, it would completely reshape your reality. Now, what do I believe since I'm here infinitely?
And then, maybe in the best case scenario, this evil one goes, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I have horrible reasons for the things that I believe.
We never know. You might be the one that changes.
That's
the evil guy.
That's true. Yeah, and given infinite time, maybe that's what would happen too.
Yes, we would.
Oh, what makes you say yes?
Because time cures all. People, after a while, after they've done all those things, start listening. And listening is everything. If you listen to somebody else and you listen to more than you speak, you're going to seek to understand maybe something you didn't understand before.
You could sit down with your worst enemy and be in silence and frustration for 1,000,000 years, and you still have infinite time.
If there's an infinite amount of time, it means that anything with any probability that's non-zero would happen.
What Professor Volz is saying is, with infinite time, anything without a probability 0 that could happen would happen. So really unlikely probabilities would occur. Like the two of you bursting into flames, or the atoms in your body reassembling into a house. If the probability isn't 0, if it could happen, it would happen. Would your enemy still be your enemy if you understood everything they've been through? Is anyone truly evil? Or are people just misunderstood? Now I ask you, if you sat down at a table with your worst enemy, given infinite time, would you and your worst enemy come to a full rational agreement on everything? I believe I would. So I'm in my car, about to drive to the woods to test my hypothesis. I am looking for someone that is willing to sit at the eternity table with me for 2 months in the woods in complete isolation. If your beliefs are truly right, show me. And if they're not, I'll show you. In California Mendocino National Forest, between June 5th, 2027 to August 5th, 2027. If you're interested, email me, cybrax@gmail.com, or DM me on Instagram, @cybrax. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love you all. I really hope I was able to open up one person's mind.